To be honest with you, I don't even know where to begin. So let's just start the show.
Welcome to the Kaiba
All right, people. So Antebellum is starring your girl Janelle Monáe, Eric Lange, and Jenna Malone, and it's directed by Gerard Bush and Christopher Renz. And basically, the premise of this movie is we have our main character played by Janelle Monáe, where basically she's stuck in a horrifying reality where basically she has to uncover the mystery to what's going on. And that's pretty much all I'm going to say about the story, the premise of this movie. And people, I don't even know where to begin. When I tell you it's been a while since a trailer has done an okey doke, but let me tell you, they did a okey doke with this movie. You watch the freaking trailers for this movie, you're going to think that you're seeing some horror movie that has something to deal with slavery, the way the trailer is cut and edited, but this movie is not what you're gonna think it is. So the trailers is very misleading. So for me, I was a little disappointed with that. Like most moviegoers are, you go into a movie thinking that the movie is going to be one thing and it ends up being the opposite. Now, sometimes it works. Sometimes it works when it's the opposite. But for me, the execution was 100% there, so it didn't 100% work for me. Is the movie bad? No, but the movie isn't great either. So let's start. Acting was pretty decent. It wasn't like the best well scripted script. So for the most part, Janelle and some of the characters did all right. Um, I want to say like for what it was, for what was brought to them, they did the best that they could. Now the movie that majority of the movie that they show us is taking place during the slavery time. So it's the typical stuff that we usually see during the slavery time. So people unfortunately getting beat and whipped and stuff like that, and that's the stuff that makes you cringe. It's hard to watch. We've seen this time and time again with other slavery movies. So certain scenes with that were pretty good, pretty decent. But overall, the execution of this movie, it just wasn't 100% there. It's not a horror movie. It's more like a thriller. But even the thriller aspect wasn't 100% there. So a lot of people are going to be very, very confused watching this movie. For the most part, does it have like a deeper hitting meaning behind it? But yes, but you're going to have to watch the movie probably a few times to understand exactly what is taking place, what is going on. Like I said, it's very misleading. And I was a little disappointed in this movie. I was expecting one thing, got another. But even with getting something totally different, I just felt like they didn't capitalize like how they should have. There was a great cinematography scene in the beginning of the movie. I like how they was able to showcase a few things. I don't want to go on and say what it was, but the way the camera played in that opening sequence, I liked how they did that. Like I said, the acting was okay. Storyline was okay. It's not the best storyline. I just felt like they had a good thing and it just wasn't executed 100%. People. And for the ones that's going in there thinking that they're about to get some horror slavery movie, they're probably definitely going to just straight up dislike this movie. Like I said, the movie isn't horrible, but it isn't great either. So that being said, on the Kaiba scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this movie a 6.5. It's okay. It's straight. It's not worth the $19.99 to rent it on Amazon Prime. I'll say that. If this movie was like $8.99, $7.99, I probably would have been a happier camper. But because I spent $19.99 on this movie and it wasn't what I expected, and then what they gave me, I still wasn't 100% satisfied. I was disappointed. I was disappointed. So leave it up to you. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys if you want to check this movie out. I'm really not gonna recommend it. I was, and the sad part about it was I've been anticipating this movie since last year. This movie was supposed to come out I think in April, but because of COVID, it got pushed back. So I don't know. I don't want to say, save your money. You dodged the bullet, but watch this movie at your own risk. I'm warning you right now. You're probably gonna be disappointed. I don't want to give too much away, but it's not a horror movie. It's barely a thriller. There's a little thriller in it. Not no Michael Jackson thriller. I'll tell you that right now. So, if you like what you see and you want to see more, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. After doing that, hit the bell button so you get notified, every time I upload a video. And if you've seen this movie, leave a comment, please. Let me know what you thought of the movie. You already know my take. I was a little disappointed. They could have executed it a lot better than what they did. And hit the like button. I'll see you guys next time. I don't even know what else to say about this movie. I'll just see you guys next time. Peace.